All right, that follow-up video I promised. Yeah, there we go. This is explaining some of the details, the specifics of how, for the video just before this one about the galactic immune system. Key to understand here, you can just look this up on YouTube. Cymatics, Cymatics, cymatics. When you vibrate the head of a drum with a subwoofer and you pour sand on top, or even better, pour fungal spores on top because they're all exactly the same size, then certain frequencies that resonate with the drum head will form geometries from the sand. And it's not because each granule of sand is sitting in that geometry. It's because each granule of sand is moving randomly. It's like Brownian motion. But it tends to have a longer residence time in the location where you see the geometry. So each grain of sand is moving around. You can't predict it. But on average, more of the sand is staying in the geometric resonant nodes, the places of lower vibration, over time. So they accumulate there. And then if you try and mess it up, the sound pulls them back into place. So that concept selects for things naturally. It's a Darwinian selection. So now we're going to get into that detail. This essay is called For Your Glorious Galactic Epic. And the tagline is An Assemblage of Subtle Forces. Here we go. Suppose for a moment in your sci-fi world building that a hyper-advanced civilization has colonized a galaxy far, far away. And they want to bring their colonists here to our Milky Way by growing themselves on Earth with vibration. Here. Cymatics is the geometric pattern produced inside of an object or on its surface when it is vibrated at specific frequencies. Each key frequency produces its own geometry. Each object's size determines which frequencies resonate it. Even if you smear that sand across the drum, then it still reforms into that geometry. The sound heals that particular geometry only. So our alien rabbits want to grow earthlings who are rabbits. They do this by beaming ultra-long radio frequencies at Earth from many locations at once. Those waves are channeled into our magnetic crown on the North Pole to vibrate our ionosphere. The ionosphere is already resonating at the Schumann resonance, which is the frequency set by the atmosphere's height. The rabbits alter that undulating frequency by adding to or subtracting from those peaks and troughs. AM transmission. The frequency will naturally select for organisms which resonate with it. This is Darwinian. If an organism is not resonant, then the Schumann frequency is a continual force of disruption and damage. Meanwhile, if an organism does resonate with the Schumann frequency, then its biology is continually healed by that frequency, just like the sand on the drum. Once an organism on Earth has developed its morphology to be a better antenna, humans look a lot like a Yagi antenna, then they will get added health benefits. Eventually, one member of that species is in tune enough to discern the subtle shifts of peaks and troughs. That AM transmission. That one will be able to see what all others find blurry, confused, tilted, tinted in their minds, confounded. They dream messages from their rabbit elders. Those dreams are of technology which alters the strategic landscape, changing how the game is played. They are luring all the players here on Earth toward their trap. If you are good, you pass, and technology multiplies your potentials a quadrillion-fold. If you are evil, these technologies will create the risks which push your behavior into self-destruction. You have no choice. Further, that resonator person would be in tune with the ionosphere. They are receptive to their surroundings in a way none other sense. They are co-present to everything the air touches, Lord of the earth and sky. To recap, the entire species is generally healed and calmed by that ionosphere resonance. And some people are more in tune than others, depending upon the specific metrics of their bone structure. Many different forms resonate, just like the different strings on a harp. Yet a small group have superpowers: preternatural youth, healing, toxin resistance, technology and dreams, and an experiential, empathic link with anyone exposed to the ionosphere. A sort of embodied telepathy. What might be their struggle in that alternate Earth? Their strategy? Would they even be able to explain to your satisfaction why such a strategy is essential? Keep pondering that possibility space of fantasy strategy play. It would be a cerebral thriller.